Welcome to Tunacheki. This is Mike Mushi, and in today's Africa in the News episode, we'll be talking about the currently ongoing US general election. Okay, it's between Biden and Trump. We are going to talk about how the Western media is covering the election just opposed to how they cover African elections. Okay, we're going to compare the two based on the type of reporting they do and the type of reporting they do when it comes to African countries and the type of language they use compared to the United States elections, okay? So where to start? Currently, all the Western media organizations, the NBCs, the BBCs, the Al Jazeera, the France 24, they're covering it in a calm manner, right? They're calming the citizens. They don't want to cause chaos, although there's need, based on what Trump announced, there's currently calls for chaos and protest on the Trump and Republican side. But how the media is functioning is it's actually acting like a de-escalating tool, okay? It's telling people to calm down, stay at home, wait for the results. There's no fraud, there's no vote rigging and stuff, okay? So when it comes to American politics and the American election, the Western media knows how to do its work, the work for media, give people the real information, tell people to calm down, right? But just suppose when it comes to Africa, right? So Tanzania had their election just last week. Ivory Coast had their election, and if you see how the Western media covered those countries, right? They're saying they're not calling, but they're reporting of post-election violence. They're reporting of vote rigging. They're reporting they're not. I'm sure, in any election, there are those, but that's what they're mostly focusing on, right? They're focusing on the negative aspects of the general election instead of doing what they're doing in America, by telling people, hey, calm down, there's no need to go riot, there's no need for violence, relax, wait for the system to work, right? But when it comes to Africa, all they're doing is they're just adding fuel to the fire. Any election is tense to start with, but when it comes to how they report African elections, but they don't help the situation, which is the whole point of media, to inform the masses and tell people what's going on, this is what's happening. But we don't get that in Africa. We don't get the same respect. We don't get the same privilege as African countries when they are covering our elections. Okay, so what did Trump do? Trump went and just declared he's won the election, right? Which in any other country, especially African countries, there would have been mass reporting and mass attacks from the media, right? But when it comes to the Western media, nobody's attacking Trump. Nobody's they're saying what he's saying is not true, but they're in the way they put it, they're polite about it, right? You can imagine if it's an African election, then a president declares they've won before even half of the votes are cast, right? It will be pandemonium with the media, there'll be attacks. But when it comes to Trump, they're politely and respectfully disagreeing with him, right? Which is a very big double standard. Okay, Trump wants chaos, right? He wants people to protest. He wants people to have no faith in the election. But the media is actually doing its job by telling people this is all false, right? Yeah. So for me, I'm not complaining about that. I'm actually applauding for the first time the Western media. What this video is about and what I'm complaining about is why doesn't Africa get the same type of respect? Why doesn't Africa get the same type of help from this Western media organization when these troubles during elections? Why isn't there why aren't they there calming the situation, informing people what's going on? Why are they just reporting for clicks and the usual to put Africa in a bad light? Okay, so this is why we're making this video. The Western media is covering the United States election in the right way, but they never cover African elections in the right way. Never. To sum it up, it's basically double standard. We do not get the same type of respect from Western media organizations. We do not get the same type of politeness, right? As Trump is getting, we do not get the same type of hey, relax, man, it's all going to be the same as what they're telling the American people. For us, it's chaos in Africa. Elections are being rigged. Everybody is protesting. Everybody is killing each other. That's the only thing we get from our Western news organization when it comes to reporting on African elections. Okay, so we demand like now that we see they can actually do their work and report and do the job of calming people down, informing people, right? So it means it's just that they don't choose to do it for African countries or African elections, okay? So that's basically clear double standards. We see what they can actually do and how useful it is. So imagine if they give us the same courtesy and the same respect when it comes to African elections and African countries. I'm not saying African elections are perfect; they're far from perfect, right? So to sum it up, let me know in the comments below what you think the role of Western media organizations are when it comes to voting and elections, right? Is it to inform people or is it to just add fuel to the fire? Should we expect nothing from them, right? Should we not hold them to account and just say that's a sailboat? Let's do our own reporting, 100% African reporting, right? Let's not listen to what these guys are reporting about us. Let's just make our own reporting. Okay, those are the topics we want to discuss about. So thank you for joining us on our episode for Africa in the News. Today is a bit different because it's now news about the West. So thank you for joining us. Make sure to subscribe to Tunacheki. You can join our membership program here. You can join our Patreon. You can buy our merch. All those help us, and they really carry us forward, right? We're really growing. We're almost reaching 600,000 K subscribers, and thank you for the new subscribers that we've gotten. We've gotten almost 50,000 subscribers in less than 1 month. Okay, so that's a big surge. So as we head to 1 million, we'll check you out in the next video. Bye bye. And please feel free to leave your suggestions, news tips, or topics about Africa you'd like us to cover.